You've taken that first step and reached out to a potential client or employer. But it's your next move that determines your success. Today on Serify, we talk about your communications follow-through. Hi, I'm Paul Pichotte, and welcome to Serify. Any golf instructor will tell you that the follow-through in your swing plays a large part in determining whether or not the ball will hit the target. Follow-through is just as important in our communication as well. Let's talk about practicing a more professional communications follow-through. First, realize that when you don't respond, you're actually saying something about yourself. Yep, that's right. When you don't talk, you've communicated. Huh? One of my favorite quotes is from the actor-director Woody Allen, who said, 80% of success is just showing up. I'm amazed at how many today don't get this very basic idea. Back in my student days, I used to paint to pay the bills. I was always surprised when a customer would tell me that I got the job simply because I was the only one to call back. The others communicated from their silence that they didn't need the business. Second, the number one way to rise above the crowd is to respond promptly and be persistent. We're not even talking about the quality of the contact yet. Just the fact that you make the contact speaks volumes. Way back in what seems like now another lifetime, we worked with international nonprofits. I remember a meeting in our first year in which a colleague said to me, "Paul, we're already open to your ideas just because you've come. Your being here to help is spoken even before you open your mouth." Now, you may need to respond several times, so persistence is the key here. There needs to be a stick-to-itiveness to your actions. It's not unusual to have to reach out 2 or 3 times before you get a response. Don't let rejection get the better of you. Stick to it. Third, procrastination kills follow-through. Do it, and do it now. Voicemails and emails left unanswered speak loudly to your clients or potential employer. Let people know you're working on the issue. Don't leave them hanging. Balls get dropped in a communications vacuum. Acknowledge milestones when you've reached them. For example, we were at A, now we're at B, today I'm working on C. That's good communication. Deal honestly with deadlines. Make sure you give yourself enough room for unexpected delays too, because they always come, right? Reiterate where in the process you are to all those involved. This keeps everyone on the same page and lets them know who's got the ball and when they'll be needed. Lastly, follow through on your commitments to yourself as well. We have a tendency to put our work ahead of ourselves and leave personal goals behind. Be careful here. How will you be a better worker tomorrow if you're not learning and growing today? And I'm betting that practice of not following through on your personal goals will be reflected in the way you follow through with your business partners as well. Follow through is an extremely important part of our communication skill set. When we follow through properly, we stand head and shoulders above the crowd and make room for ourselves in the professional world. Have any questions about what we've covered here? Or maybe you've got some tips on follow-through that you'd like to share. Feel free to leave me a comment in the box below, and I'll look forward to following through with you. I'm Paul Pichotte with the Sera Group. Thanks for watching. And I'm betting that practice of not following through with your personal goals, that was good. Well, where's my words? Follow through is just as important in communications as well. Dang it! Dang it! Today on Serify, we talk about your communications. I screwed it up. It's not unusual to have to reach out 2 or 3 times. Reach out. Deal honestly with deadlines. Make sure you give yourself enough room to expect delays. Oh, jeez.